Ya dosta kas kuch to bro manda. Please ek salawat gufta bayin pesh bayin please. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Bayin please ek pesh bayin takriban شیل فنجان نفر دیگه می جای مشاوره نزدیک بشین دوران مجلس که است ما نمیتونیم که شما را بگیم دیگه خودشون استاد پس پوش باید پیش خود کو جای کنیم लिखा है आसमां पे फसाना हुसैन का सबका हुसैन सारा जमाना हुसैन का कोई इमाम कोई पैगंबर कोई वली कितना है सर बुलंद घराना हुसैन का होगी कोई तो बात के सदियों के बाद भी होगी कोई बात के सदियों के बाद भी जिस दिल को देखिए है दीवाना हुसैन का मैं हो चाहे मुझे थोड़ी सी नक्शफा कोई मुझे बता दे ठिकाना हुसैन का आजाद ये ख्याल की तहरीक ही तो है आजाद ये ख्याल की तहरीक ही तो है आशूर को चराग बुझाना हुसैन का मजलूमियत के वार से जालिम न बच सका मजलूमियत के वार से जालिम न बच सका आखिर हदफ पे बैठा निशाना हुसैन का अब भी ज़बान खुश्क है परे फरात पर दोहरा रहा है खुद को ज़माना हुसैन का कब से चुका रहा हो कसीदों में ए खुमार मुझ पर है कोई कर्ज पुराना हुसैन का बराए खुशनुदी अबाबिल्लाह हुसैन सलावत बराए सोज सलाम मातावत मिनीम असद तकवी साहब रखे बाया व सोज सलाम खिदमत चुन पेश करना बराए सलामती जना सलावत वर मोहम्मद व आले मोहम्मद एक और बहत्तर से
रिश्ता है बहन का भाई से एक मूवी भी जो आना भाई लेकिन अपने भाई की याद में हमेशा तड़पते रहे तो उस बहन का ख्वाब उस बहन के दौरान आपके सामने पेश करें सवाल पर मोहम्मद बहन ने ख्वाब ये कल शब देखा बहन ने ख्वाब ये कल शब देखा शबीए मुस्तफा भैया हमारा बदन के हाथ से बनता है पूरा बहुत मसरूर है खुश है सकीना दमकता है खुशी से सर का चेहरा, लेकिन मैं ठिकाना क्या है बहनों की खुशी का, जो मांगे वो जो चाहे ले रही है, मनाता है खुशी कुनबा हमारा, लेकिन मैं नहीं हूँ अली असगर को शहवाया बना कर बिठाया मानक भर के बराबर, हथेली पर रखी मेहंदी जरा सी, खड़े हैं पास आपास दिलावर, मुझे कासिम ने हर खैमे में ढूंढा, लेकिन मैं दुल्हन के पास बैठी है सकीना, बहुत मसरूर है गाज़ी का बेटा, चाचा अकबर की शादी की खुशी में नया मलबूस खैबा करने पहना, अचानक मुझे को आबिद ने पुकारा, लेकिन मैं कि महक सहरे की ये बतला रही है, सवारी सैयदा की आ रही है, नजफ से मुर्तज़ा आए हुए हैं, हवा ताज़ अचानक ख्वाब टूटा रो की सुबह था घर में हर तरह छाया अंधेरा था लाशों से भरा गंजे शहीदा अली अकबर के सीने में था नेज़ान मेरे बाबा तुम्हें देने को पुरसाल मैं अभी तो ख्वाब था इतना सुहाना कि देखा मैंने उस हाथों में कंगना वो सीने का लहू रोके हुए थे कहाँ की रस्म शादी के सेहरा सभी देते हैं बाबा को सहारा लेकिन मैं समर बहते रहे सुबरा के आंसू भरे अकबर के खाकों में गेसू अली अकबर सुए जन्नत से धारे फिजा में रह गई बस खून की बूंद जनाजा में उठाते के बाबा
याज़दे मुहर्रम इंशाल्लाह के रोज़ पहुँचेंगे डॉक्टर शेख हादी यासिन साहब की हस्ता इंजे खातिर पेरेंटिंग की औलाकाय को दही मुल्का और तरबियत करें और स्टोर परवरिश जना करें एक सेमिनार वर्कशॉप के सैना नमीज दबू तालिब सेंटर इंशाल्लाह के हस्ता इन्हें पाँचवीं शक्ल डॉक्टर यासिन साहब के हस्ता मालूमात के हस्ता मालूमात और इंफॉर्मेशन चाहिए है वो इंशाल्लाह ज़रूर हम रजिस्ट्रेशन को बड़ी जो रजिस्ट्रेशन लाजमी है वो इंशाल्लाह ज़रूर हम रजिस्ट्रेशन फॉर्म शेयर अबू तालिब फेसबुक और दीगर सोशल मीडिया के इसमें इंशाल्लाह उम्मीद नज़मीन دیگه هر مادر پدره که میخواهد که از معلومات دکتر صاحب که استفاده کنه از این رجیستریشن برن خود رجیستر کنه تاکه از مو آج از فرمای مطابق رجوع و انتظامات بهتری اور اونا که رجیستر نکنه دیگه از اونا مو بخشیش میخواهی چرا که از مو اونا را نمیتونی که فسیلیت کنی مو فقط مو قدر قرار مو چیزا میتونی که رجیستر کنه بر محمد و علی محمد صلی الله علیه و
قبل از اینکه مجلس شروع کنیم ما یک خیریه ما شما تقاضا بودم که میتونید یک صلوات مستفیض باید نمیده خوب نمیجایه خود کنیم تاکه مجلس شروع کنیم که یک صلوات مستفیض اللهم محمد و آل‌بیت بشه طرف رم کن کنیم نمیتونید رم کنیم بس کچھ جای بالکل ختم شد جای हम गेट रिपोर्ट करेंगे इसलिए जाए खाली नहीं लें ताकि आज नफर ज़्यादा जाए चलेंगे उसका इस्तेमाल करना है अज़मुलमा इकराम
इस्तिजाबम जाए तकलीफ बड़ी इस्तिजाबम इस्तिजाब
उलमाए की इंसान मत खिदमत जनाज से और मेहमानान करामी मोहसन वाक़ जनाब शख्सियताए बसयार मारूफ मशहूर हसन व از نگاه علمی بسیار استقبال هستند و واقعا ما از اینا این شخصا میتونیم استفاده کامل بکنیم هر چی که شایم برای جناب بدیم و بهترین که جناب زیادتر در خدمت جناب باشیم زیادتر فایده‌مند است برای ما و رضای ما مخصوصا جناب معروف و مشهور اسکالر و استاد محترم دکتر هادی یاسین صاحب کی واقعا تشریف دارن بسیار مسائل فیملی خانوادگی و بچه ها بسیار معلومات رو اهمیت زیاد داره که میتونه یک برای ما یک رشته گوابیزنه که مفید است مخصوصا برای جوانای و برای پدرها که چطور دیل کنه که فرزندای خود در این سوسایتی در این جامعه انشاءالله بهترین استفاده کنیم در سمینار اتنا شرکت کنیم دوستا توسط رجیستریشن حالی ما دعوت میدیم از معروف مشهور اسکالر استاد دکتر هادی یاسین صاحب که منبر کو شروع کنن تشریف آوری جناب محمد و آل محمد صلوات
صلی علی محمد و آل محمد
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان اللعين الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا ونبينا حبيب قلوبنا وطبيب نفوسنا وشفيع ذنوبنا أبي القاسم المصطفى محمد. وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين واللعنة الدائمة لأعدائهم أجمعين من الآن إلى لقاء المؤمنين. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. السلام عليك يا أبا عبد الله وعلى الأرواح التي حلت بفنائك. عليك مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي الليل والنهار ولا جعله الله آخر الأهد مني لزيارتكم all together. السلام على الحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين وعلى آل الحسين qada, fasting, all dedication, inshallah, to Ahlulbait. Make it zakhira for dunya wal akhirah. Bibarakati salawat ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. All those mardah, those who are not feeling well. I told me recently a young brother who's diagnosed with cancer. And all those who need our dua, recite Surah Hamd for shafa. All those. Salawat ala Muhammad wa Muhammad. صلوات على محمد وآل محمد. Alhamdulillah, we have the tawfiq to attend another majlis by the name of Seyed alayhi salatu wassalam. If you remember the first night that I gave the lecture, I asked you if you set your goals for this Ayyam Azab. If you know and if you understand what you're trying to achieve. Almost half of this dahed is 10 days, Majalis of Azab is over. And I'm going to ask this question for myself and you ask yourself as well. Are you closer or are you close to achieving your goals for these days and nights that you are having? This opportunity that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided for you. Those who says, Alhamdulillah, I'm analyzing, I'm getting closer, good for you. Those who says, not yet, we still have this opportunity, inshallah, to make this time a time of improvement, a practical time. We should look at this Muharram and this Safar. As we said, no one knows if it's the last Muharram and Safar that we're attending or not. We have to make this ayyam, these days and nights, the best of days and nights of our entire life so far. Why am I saying it? Because your Mawla said, Amir al-Mu'mineen, 2 of your days should not be equal. Let alone 2 Muharram. Let alone 2 Safar. Right? How many years has been that you're sitting in the Maktab al-Madhab and Majlis of Sayyid al-Shahada? How many years? Calculate it quickly. Okay. Each year, if I improve myself one specific topic, one specific improvement, today I should have been a way different person, yes? Imagine someone, a student, attend in a fifth grade, right? It's been 4 years that he is top student in the 5th grade. What would you say? Sweetheart, you're failing. He can't come and says, I'm number 1, 4 years in 5th grade. No, you're supposed to be in 9th grade. In the class of Iman, in the class of faith, each day should be the day of improvement. We're getting closer and closer, improve and improve. The quality of my salat, the quality of my ibadah, the ma'rifah that I have, should be way different from the beginning of Muharram. You agree or not? It should be. We want to make Muharram practical. That person said beautifully, when you beat your chest in Matam, what are you doing? You're knocking on this door, hey, wake up, wake up, wake up, understand what you're doing. It's a metaphor. You're trying to awaken yourself to understand the responsibilities that you have in this world. The enemy, one of the factors that we're reviewing together, another factor. The enemy towards this awareness is sometimes not understanding the opportunities that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides for us. And the enemy is ghafla and negligence. Not knowing that the opportunity that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided for me, how important it is. This is one of the factors associated with not understanding our level and position and losing them quickly. I want to ask you a question, and I want you to raise your hand. If anyone, brothers and sisters, you have answer to this. Is there anyone sitting here says, in the entire my life so far, I use every single opportunity that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided for me? Anyone can say that? No one can say that. No. In any aspect, no one can say 100%, not even 90%, not even 80%. Right? I use all the opportunities. Dunyavi and ukhravi, everything together, right? You look back and says, oh my God, there was a land, there was a house 10 years ago. If I was buying in Melbourne with so and so price, today was, oh my God, right? I wish I was buying it. I wish I was, taking that major. I wish I wouldn't marry that person. I wish I would marry that person, right? A lot of wish, would, could we have in life. That shows the importance of this topic we're going to talk about. To be able to take advantage of the opportunities that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided for us. Where am I getting this from? From Karbala. Both group, you see that they played with opportunity. In the side of Kufr, in the side of people of Kufa, enemies of Sayyid al-Shuhada, they had an opportunity to stay with Haqq, to defend Haqq, to prove Haqq, and to make their name eternal in this dunya and akhirah. Yes? On the other side, we see a group of people in different ranks and lifestyle and social rank. They took advantage of opportunity that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said to Shahada provided for them. And what happened to them? Ya laytana kunna ma'akum fanafuza fawqan adima. We wish to be like you guys. Like who? Joan, Ghulam Sayyid al-Shuhada. The slave of Sayyid al-Shuhada. At the moment, no one respected him. He's a slave. No one respected him. He had the lowest rank in the society of that time. Yes? Compare him to Umar al-Sa'd. Compare him to Shem, the names, right? Khudi and so and so. But today, where is the level of those barbaric people? Where is the level of John Ghulam Imam Hussain? Right? تُعِزُّ مَنْ تَشَاءُ وَتُذِلُّ مَنْ تَشَاءُ بِيَدِهِ الْخَيْرُ. Aziz, you become Aziz in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You become Khalil, na'uzu billah, when you go against this. Using opportunity or losing opportunity matters here. Very, very important. In all aspects I'm talking about. Dunyavi perspective, ukhravi perspective, in the major, in business. There are some people, they're very, aware of the business opportunities. As soon as they smell there's something, opportunity for business, they're there. They don't want to lose it. That is especially more important when it comes to the ukhravi perspective. When it comes to the spiritual perspective, the negligence and losing the opportunities are way more important when it comes to Islam. Amir al-Mu'mineen Imam Ali alayhi salatu wasalam says, look, the weight of his words are different. The way that he talks is different than other people, right? انتهضوا فرص الخير فإنها تمر مر الصحاب. Take advantage of the opportunities that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides for you. We're going to talk about what kind of opportunities. Take the advantage of the khair opportunity that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provides for you. Why? Because opportunity bypass you so quickly, like that cloud was on top of your head. Before you notice, it's gone. Before you notice, you had an opportunity. It's gone. It's lost. On this side, we have Hurr ibn Yazid al-Riyah. We have Wahab al-Nasrani. Wahab is Nasrani. Few days or weeks before Ashra, he was Nasrani. He met Imam Hussain. He was, influenced by Imam Hussain. He converted to Islam, and his mother and his wife. They were just married recently, like a week before. He bestowed his life for the sake of Sayyid al-Shuhada. Look at opportunity. Shem, with this much sign of sajda, he becomes mal'una azal ba'abad. Wahab al-Nasrani becomes what? Best of companion. When they beheaded his head, Shem threw his head towards his mother. They should have some sort of, internal values. He threw the head towards his mother. And mother, we're talking about the mother. She grabbed the head of his son. She went towards the army of his son. She threw it back. She says, whatever we give for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, we do not take it back. We do not take it back. And that's not a show. That's not a game here. That's the Iman's power coming out. I'm talking about internal psychology. Where that is coming from, you tell me, if not the Iman, the power of Iman. Yes? Your yes is not strong enough. Yes? Yes. انتهزوا فرص الخير. فرص الخير. Khair opportunity. That means there's share opportunity for people as well. Those who want to steal, those who want to do something wrong, they look for opportunities, right? That's the moment, take advantage of that. Share. But mu'mineen like you guys, look for the khair opportunity. Helping someone, a mu'min brother and sister needs my help, I'm there to support it. It's an opportunity that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provide for me, right? Reconciling between two people who are not talking to each other. Two community members, husband and wife, parents and children. You need her to make it happen. Not as soon as she sits down next to you and says, oh my God, you don't know what husband is doing. He's doing this. Yeah, he's not good for you. No. You're not good for each other from the beginning. MashaAllah, since when you got your psychology degree. That you're advising to get divorced or not, right? That become very normal. You be the source of connection. Not opposite separation, yes? And here is the important point. There are some opportunities in our lives, brothers and sisters, that only happen once in the entire life. Once in the entire life. If Hope missed that opportunity, in a few minutes, he miscalculated, khalas. Today we said, Hope, we do the da'la, right? You see the distance between Jannah and Nar. Jahannam and Bihish. You see how close it is? Taking advantage of the opportunities. Nabi Yusuf, ala nabiyina wa alayhi wa sallam, right? He had one big test that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made in front of Zehra. And he ran away from it. That's why he became Yusuf. Nabi Ibrahim, one test, go slaughter your son. Allah, I'll do it for the sake of you. That's why he became the Imam. And what do you think helped people in the moment of the test to pass the test? What is it? Just because I think it's good to do? No. The background would help them to pass the test or to fail the test. As students, at the time of the test, what will make that person to pass or fail? How much you study, you'll pass. They say when they put the mayyit in the grave, they ask him, who is your Imam? Who is your God? Who is your Nabi? Who is your Kitab? All these questions. Do you think they're asking this tongue? No. They're asking the heart of the mayyit. What does it mean? In dunya, who was your Rab? Your Rab was money? Who was your Nabi? Who was your Imam? Your Hawaii nafs, your desires? Quran says, there's some people, their God is Hawaii nafs. Hawaii nafs says, go this way, go this way. That way, that way. Look at non-mahram, look at non-mahram. Pray, no pray, Hawaii nafs lead them. Ego leads them. What is your Imam? Who leads you? That's why this tongue cannot lie in grave, right? It's not a tongue, it's the heart that cannot lie. Sometimes this opportunity happens once in life. And it is so scary to say, these opportunities that we have will be ended soon. Before you notice. Before you notice, this is all gone. Yusuf controlled themselves. That desires and situation, he's young, everything. Control themselves. What kind of opportunities are we talking about? In a dunyavi perspective, someone come and ask you, the younger ones, they're going to get married, right? Especially my younger sisters. Come and ask you if we're getting married. No, I don't want to get married yet. No, I need to study. No, I need to do this. Yes, sometimes we have to. Sometimes it's important. We have to look for important person, so and so. What if this is exactly the person who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala wants for you? The opportunity. Don't lose the opportunities. Evaluate the opportunity, not to jump into it, close your mind with your eyes and go get it. No. Evaluate it. Research it. Think about it. Don't lose it. The opportunities of families. My younger friends, how many more years do you think you have your parents around you? Ask your parents who lost their parents. Before you notice, that opportunity is gone. The brother says, I am ready to give half of my life to hear the voice of my father one more time. He said, my father was snoring in his sleep all the time. And we were telling him, be careful, you can't sleep because of it. We recorded his voice during his sleep, he was saying. When he was snoring, it was disturbing us. He said that night that we recorded him, he didn't wake up the next day. Every single night we play the sounds of his snoring when we go to bed at night. My parents, I know you're so busy with working, oh my God, you have to pay the bills and so and so. Staying with your family, with your wife, with your children at home, quality time is an opportunity. Before you notice, they grow up and you have to beg them to spend time. Take advantage. Take advantage of the tarbiyat of your children. The dunya made us this dunya so busy. So busy and distracted from everything. We became such a great spectators. We look at everything. Look at us when it comes to social media, Instagram, right? God knows within 10 minutes how many video clips we are passing through. I don't like it, I don't like this, I don't like this, I don't like this. You don't become a psychology, by the way. As soon as you don't like something, you want to scroll it down. You don't like your wife's personality, scroll it down. Go to another one, right? This becomes your personality. Patience becomes so little nowadays, yes? You go down an intersection, you want to push the bottom to be green, it doesn't become green, keep pushing it, right? You don't have enough patience. God forbid in your Wi-Fi disconnected for a second. Oh my God, you get nervous. I'm disconnected from the world. What is happening to us? They become such spectators. Keep looking. Is it possible for you to go anywhere and everywhere and eat anything they offer to you? No. You're very careful. You look at the ingredients, how healthy it is and not, and so, right? But when it comes to the food of soul, we're so lavishly take everything in. We're not analyzing what it takes in and how that impact my soul. There's few, gates. This is one of the gates Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made, put directly to my soul. This is another one. When they said lower your gates for non-mahram, what does it mean? Have you seen this is Maraj ulama, they lower the gates? Not to say non-mahram to look at it. No. For the mahram not necessarily look, they don't want to look. If this mind is so busy with taking pictures from everywhere, right? The shops and everything. This mind is so busy processing these pictures. The CPU of your computer is keep busy with the junk files over and over. It lowered the speed of the system, right? Yes, IT people? That's why something says, delete the junk files. You're sitting in this message to delete all the junk files. Lower the grade so you don't have to keep looking at everything. God forbidden haram pictures, haram video clips, haram things when it comes to social media. And you know what I'm talking about. The 20th dua of Sahifa Sajjadiyya by Imam Sajjad alayhi salatu wasalam. It's called Dua Makarimun Akhlaq. The traits of Imam Sajjad is not noble moral traits. I humbly request you, all of my brothers and sisters, at least, I shouldn't say once in your life, at least in Muharram, how about that? Read once the translation of this dua. Okay? Promise? You're not promising. Promise? Inshallah, make a promise. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give you a tawfiq, inshallah. You can Google it, it's everywhere, right? Dua Makarim al-Akhlaq. 20th dua of Sayyid. It's very important. In one section of dua, Imam Sajjad says, وَاكْفِنِي مَا يَشْأَنُ لِلْإِهْتِمَامُ بِهِ. Ya Allah, let me be away from any distractions that is going to keep me away from you. وَاسْتَعْمَلْنِي بِمَا تَسْأَلُنِي قَدًا. And let me be employed in something that tomorrow you're going to ask me. It's not just salat and fasting. It's about your business. It's about your painting. It's about your life. That tomorrow will be asked about it. Let me be involved with something that you created me for those purposes. Salawat ala Muhammad wa Muhammad. Let me be busy with those things. I don't want to distract myself. I don't be busy. It's like a student, tomorrow has a test, today is so busy playing video games. Surah Al-Asr. Let's recite it together. I want to mention something about it. This is like Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wal-Asr. Inna lafi khusr. Don't wait for me. Inna al-insana illa alladhina amanu wa amilu as-salihati. Indeed, insan is in the status of loss, khusran, ziyan. Except who? Those who have iman and they act upon it. Fakhr Razi, he's a very great mufassir, Ahlul Sunnah. He said, I was wondering about the tafsir of this surah. What does it mean insan is great loss and losing the opportunity, and so what does it mean? He said, one day I was walking the streets and it was, hot summer. He said, I saw someone who was selling ice in the corner in the heat. And he was shouting, Irhamu man yadubu ra'su malih. Come and please have mercy upon someone who the whole sarmoye and capital of his life, the whole money is melting in front of him. If you don't buy it from me, it's melting. I'm losing my money, my whole life here it is. He said, I realized this is the tafsir of Surah Al-Asr. In front of me, my life, my life is passing in front of me and not paying attention. Any of this second that we're wasting is coming back? Not of the second of this. The first thing we have to be very careful about the life that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided for us. How many hours do you think averagely we're spending on this smartphone? Maybe we should call it a dumb phone, right? Because we're wasting a lot of time. There are a lot of benefits, by the way. I'm not against it. I have a smartphone too. But we have to optimize to use it. You have to be careful with it. How many times do you think we're wasting on this? How many hours before you notice you're wasting on social media and going through and scrolling down? Times 7 days a week. Times 30 days a month. And calculate what is that. The time I'm spending and wasting there, I can use to become an author, to become a great, scholar, to become more educated, to do something about it. We're losing opportunity to balance our lives. Hadith from Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Kun ala umrik ashahha minka ala dirhamika wa dinarik. You want to go buy something today outside, right? You compare, the prices, mashallah. You're very good at it, I can see in your eyes, right? Someone else is giving it cheaper. Someone else is better, right? You're very careful in that every single, dollar you want to spend. Rasulullah says, when it comes to spending your life, your own, be more careful than your dirham and dinar. Be very careful, because it doesn't come back. $86,400 they give you every single the time of fast prayer, right? $86,400. And they tell you have to use it until the next fast prayer. How would you use it? $86,400 every single day. But you have to use it everything in 24 hours. If not, you're not going to have it. How would you use it? Very carefully. Investment, buying things for yourself, because you're not going to get it back again. You don't want to lose it. 86,400 seconds Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give you every single morning when you wake up in the day. How are you using it? Let me tell you what, people of Kufa didn't realize the importance of the opportunity that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provided for them. There is one Malik Ashra next to Amir al-Mu'minin. He understands the value of Amir al-Mu'minin. Ammar next to, right? They understand the value of Amir al-Mu'minin. The other people are busy with their life, business, coming back, or nothing. They don't understand the opportunity that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created. Like I said, different types of opportunity. The opportunity of, again, togetherness, community, family. The reason I keep saying, because from people from all around the world keep coming to me, talk to me about their problems, their issues. Pay attention. Dua you commit when you recite. اللهم اغفر لي الذنوب التي تنزل البلاء تحبس الدعاء. I seek refuge from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala from the sins, the gунah that take the ni'mah away from me. What is that ni'mah? Ni'mah of family. Before you notice, you lose the ni'mah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for life. Coming to this majlis is an opportunity. Not everybody has this opportunity to sit down in the majlis of Seyed al-Shuhada. Not everyone has opportunity and tawfiq to beat his chest and her chest for the sake of Seyed al-Shuhada. The most important thing is just breathing in this majlis and understanding that how we're going to change ourselves. The second opportunity, what it is? When you're young, youth. Because both Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and shaitan, both of them are specifically focusing on Jawan and youth. Both of them have, hope in that. Opportunity of time. There are some times that are more important than other times. Ramadan is important, Muharram is important, Safar is important. There are some locations are more important than other locations. Have you noticed? Zaman and Makan in Islam is very important. 2 rakat salat out of the masjid and inside the masjid are not equal. Yes? 2 rakat salat in Masjid al-Haram and outside the Masjid al-Haram are not the same. Time the same thing. And you see how quickly it's passing? 4 days, 5 days of Muharram is passing. Before you know this. Halas, this opportunity is gone, so what am I going to do with it? Sometimes the position that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provide, the opportunity. Ilm and alim. Alhamdulillah, you have access to ilm, ulama, mashallah. Taking advantage of that. Improving yourself, changing yourself, your life. I go to some places, to some states. In Muharram, they rented, one room. They rented one room, group of family get together. They can't even afford someone to come and give them lectures. One room. Online, someone please can. Isn't it an opportunity we have here altogether? The ni'mah of health. What am I saying, brothers and sisters? The lifestyle that we created for ourselves is a lifestyle that we're stuck there. In order to keep up with that lifestyle, we need to keep working and working. We need to keep distracted and losing opportunities after opportunities. The father comes home, 9, 10 p.m. The children are already asleep. Going, to work at 6 a.m. I know you have to pay the bills, but over there is something more important. We were supposed to take advantage of the work to have, pleasure of life. Not to be a slave of the society, right? Not to keep making other companies fatter and bigger in our life and our family. This is an opportunity for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And here's the point, like I said, these opportunities are not going to stay with us forever. We will lose this opportunity that Allah provides. And when it comes to the society, when it comes to the community, the same way as well. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala provide an opportunity for the community and says, let's see how you're taking advantage of this opportunity. And if you cannot take advantage of it, alas. Very quickly, we said how important it is to take advantage of opportunities. How we should take advantage of opportunities. What are the steps that I look to make sure I'm not losing opportunities in life? Number 1, make sure you have a schedule in life. Make sure you balance your life, brothers and sisters. In Islam, everything has balance. Ahadith of Ahlulbait are saying, Ahadith of Rasulullah Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Ahadith are telling us that when it comes to Ahlulbait Rasulullah, they divide their life and their time in 3-4 different sections. Rasulullah himself. One time, a portion of his life for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. One portion of his life for his family. Rasulullah, the most important one on the earth, he spent one portion of his life for who? And I know that you agree with me. When he spent time with his family, he doesn't think about the business, yes? He doesn't answer the phone. I'm spending time with you. Well, what kind of time is that? You keep answering your emails and you keep talking to other people. Quality time is phone aside. Every distraction aside, just the family. Second. Third, one portion of his time dedicated for the sake of the community. Helping other brothers and sisters and so on. You see, balancing life. And one section for myself. One section for myself. Sisters as well the same. Brothers the same. Both men and women, husband and wife, they need it. We need to support and help each other. Let me tell you, I have to say, many of the sisters sometimes say, in the masjid we have to take care of our little children. They're making noise, we cannot pay attention, we have to go out. It's very difficult. Let me tell you, sister, the thawab of you not being able to listen to majlis, not being able to properly do azab for Sayyid al-Shuhada, but you take care of your babies if it's way more important and more valuable to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala than anyone else. This is the jihad. If you want to do jihad, khidmah over there, helping. This is buzurgi. It's the maktab of Ahlulbait I'm talking about. Rasulullah said, Jibreel came to me, he was talking to me about your wife. I said, Jibreel, you want to tell me I shouldn't say off to her? The same thing for an opposite as well. I have to say that. They're going to tell me why you didn't say it about the brothers. Opposite as well. Respect your husband too. Fully. If you want your children to respect you, respect your husband. While you respect your husband, while you respect your wife, they are learning how to respect each other. If Imam Hassan, Imam Hussain became Imam Hassan, Zainabain became Zainabain, because of what? Because of the relation between Imam Ali and Hussain. The fruit of that house is this result. Have a schedule in life. Balance in life. You spend time for business, Bismillah. Working, Bismillah. When you come home, call it halas. That's over. For answers, when you're eating, pay attention to eating. Don't pay attention to anything. Do not, the psychology is saying, when you're eating, do not listen to akhbar, to the news, to the video, to the video clips, to reading. No. Just eating it, enjoy eating it. Don't do anything else. Right? When you're busy, balance your life. I had the whole workshop about how to balance life. It's something that life is just so hectic. We balance our life. Hours and hours in business, hours that we're missing here. Or our children, hours and hours play video game, right? MashaAllah. Hours and hours of phones and social media. MashaAllah. Is that affecting us? Second, having a partner in the path of not losing opportunity. One of the most important reasons of brotherhood in Islam, you know what it is? Supporting friends, each other for the path of getting closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Why in Islam says marriage, when you get married, half of your iman will be complete. You heard about this? Why? What's going on with half of my iman? Because when you have a spouse next to you, it's like you're climbing a mountain. If you have a partner, if you have a spouse, can hold you not to fall down. You see the mountain climbers? They go together and they have a rope wrapped around their wrist, right? So if someone is going to fall down, the other one will help. Supporting each other, helping each other get closer. Some people come to me and say, no. Before my marriage, I was closer to Allah than right after marriage. But you failed. I supposed to have better sabr after marriage. When I was single, I didn't have that much after. You understand when you have children how your sabr should be much higher, right? Help each other. Men and women support each other. Sit down together. Some family time. Quality communication with each other. What should we do? If you need help from a professional, having someone next to you. Friends as well. My younger friends, choose your friends very, very wisely. Just because Jack and Jessica are good people doesn't mean they're good friends. Friends in Islam is what? Help you to understand the right path. When you talk to your mom over the phone a little bit, na'uzubillah, God forbid, with a higher voice, this is, hey, who are you talking to? Your friends. Who are you talking to? You don't talk to your mom like that. That's a wise friend. To help you towards the end. Having a mentor I don't know how many of you guys you have. In business, we keep saying it, right? Mentor, mentor, mentor in business, in business, in business. In spirituality, you need to have mentor. Get connected with ulama. Get connected to someone. Beg them to be your mentor to support you. Come to them. You know what should I do? I have this so-and-so issue problem. I need your help, your support. And then action. How many of you guys you want to go to the gym? You can. You know, if you're lazy, you don't go, right? You schedule yourself. I'm going to go. Oh, I'm busy. I can't go. Do it. Act upon it. Tomorrow night I'll talk about this specific subject as well. You know, act upon it. And here's the most important thing. In this path of Iman, get away from haram. This truth. Why do you think Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says something is haram? Why? Some people think harams are a bunch of activities that Allah doesn't like them. What does it have to do with Allah if I do haram or not, right? It's all about me. That's why Allah gets so upset that you're going to hurt yourself. Haram means sweetheart. Allah says, this is not good for you. I don't want you to practice that. If you keep doing it, I have to punish you because you're bothering yourself. He keeps trying to save us from hurting ourselves. Otherwise, the whole entire population, 7, 8 billion people, they become kafir. Is it going to hurt Allah? All of us become prophet. Is it going to, benefit Allah? No. Some people think Allah just get, upset. It's like na'udhu billah, their cousin. Don't be upset. I made something. It's okay. Committing haram. Imagine this is a glass, and I drop it. What will happen? It breaks in different pieces. Allah knows the effect of that in my life. And I do tawbah. You know what the tawbah means? Allah, this glass that is broken, put it back together. It's a mu'jizah. Haram, God knows. It's like a grenade. You throw it, God knows who's going to get hurt. Of course we have tawbah. Of course we have repentance. Stay away from it. It hurts you. One day you wake up, it might be too late. You might have lost it. Haram already affected. You know how blessed we are sitting in this rejoice. We're not alone. We have Sahib, we have Sarkaz, we have Mullah. We have people, those figures that help us. I talk to many people, they have depressions. What can help you in the moment? He says, as soon as I remember Masa'ib of Ahlulbait in Karbala, he helps him to get out of my moods. I thought you crying, it makes you more depressed. He said, no, crying for Sayyid al-Shuhada make me feel better. Look at yourself in the measure of Sayyid al-Shuhada when you cry. Psychologists said as well. If you have different tears that makes the person happier and more energetic, tears that make the person down. When you come to majalis of Sayyid al-Shuhada and they really cry, it has a different effect. That husn became our identity. That husn became our opportunity in life. They did whatever they could. It's our time to do what we need to do. Tonight belongs to who? In this maktab, age doesn't matter. Age is not important. When we say maktab of Sayyid al-Shuhada, no matter who you are. You see at the night of Ashra, all the shuhada one by one standing up and proving their loyalty. Right? Don't turn it off now. Just for some knowledge. Just narrate this one, inshallah. All the shuhada stand up one after another. We're gonna become shaheed. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do this. Right? Qasim is sitting on. How old is he? 13. This is the musibat I'm going to narrate for you as Hamas, a heroic act. He's 13 years old. He stands up and says, Abu John, how about me? Abu, what about me? What do you think a 13-year-old mentality and mindset should be? Game and stuff like that, right? أَنَفِي مَنْ يُقْتَلْ? Am I going to be among those who become shaheed tomorrow? Imam Hussain is not the one who let anyone become shaheed in this maktab. No, you have to pass the test. You're 13-year-old, you're 13-year-old. كَيْ يَا بُنَيَّ كَيْفَ الْمَوْتُ عِنْدَكَ. How's death to you? How do you interpret death? Pass this test, I'll tell you what. And he said that famous statement. Ya am ahla min al-asal. Death to me for you is sweeter than honey, Hussain. Allahu Akbar of this mouth. What maktab is this? That a 13-year-old has the ma'rifat of Anbiya. Nabi Nuh and Ibrahim should answer what is owed to you, says Ahla min al-asal. He's 13-year-old, he says Ahla min al-asal. إِذَا اللَّهَ فَدَاكَ أُمِّكَ أَنَّكَ لَأَهَدُ مَنْ يُقْتَلُ مِنَ الرِّجَالِ. Now you can tell it off. Oh, sweetheart, oh Qasim, you are one of those who will become shaheed tomorrow among us. Allahu Akbar. It's very difficult for Hussain, very difficult for Amu Hussain, uncle. Qasim is yateen, you know that, right? The sarparast of Qasim is Hussain. He has to keep him safe. Allahu Akbar, how difficult it is for Hussain to say, Qasim, you'll be shaheed, of course, tomorrow. And Imam said something also. He said, after a big musibah that happened to you, Qasim, Allahu Akbar, what is that big musibah for Qasim? Let me take you back. When I say Qasim ibn al-Hasan, Imam al-Hussain is sitting, Zainab is sitting, Abu al-Fadl Abbas is sitting, Imam Hassan alayhi salatu wassalam, Allahu Akbar, after the poison, he's throwing up the pieces of his liver. All of a sudden, Imam Hassan saw that Zainab is crying. Abu al-Fadl Abbas is crying. He doesn't say anything. As soon as Imam Hassan saw Hussain is crying, Hussain, John, you don't cry. Ya la yawmka yawmaka ya Aba Abdullah. Hussain, you don't cry. There's no day like your day, Hussain. Hussain, all the whole alam and universe should cry for you, Hussain. Allah Akbar, it's very difficult for Imam Hassan. What Imam Hassan? The same Imam Hassan who saw they hit his mother in the alleys of Medina. The same Imam Hassan who saw the head of his father. The same Imam Hassan is telling Hussain, Hussain John, the Karbala. They mention Qasim at the day of Ashra. He came to his uncle Hussain, Abu John, give me Isna Maidan. Imam Hussain doesn't give him Isna Maidan. No, Qasim, go back. Allahu Akbar, how can Hussain give Isna Maidan to Qasim? A 13-year-old is the yatim Imam Hassan. How is it possible? He went out of the khayma, he started crying. I don't know, maybe it's Zaban Hall. Maybe he said, if my father was here, my Abu would have given me permission. Allahu Akbar. Qasim left, he get the Isna Maidan. When he fell down, he called, Ya Amu, come and help me, Ya Hussain. They mention Imam Hussain so quickly went there to support and help Qasim. What Qasim? Allah knows this body. When he was carrying the body, the leg of Qasim are dragging on the ground. بذار برای فارسی هم بخونم کیف کنی انشاءالله. میگه وقتی قاسم آمد اجازه میدان بگیره امام اجازه نداد. یه وقت نقل میکنن، نقلها مختلفه. یه وقت برگشت یه نامه با خودش آورد به عمو حسین داد. همون که امام باز کنه نامه رو دید خط امام حسنه. زمان حال عرض میکنم حسین جان من که خیلی عجیبه، میگن هر شهیدی خواست بره امام اجازه داد یا نداد رفت، اما وقتی به حسن به قاسم رسید امام دست در گردن قاسم دست در گردن امام و جعلا یبکیان حتی قشی علیهما، اینقدی عمو و برادر زاده گریه کردن که قش کرده. الله اکبر. اجازه میدان گرفت رفت میدان، جنگ نمایانی کرد، خیلی ها رو به درک واصل کرد، از دل شامی بس پسراشو همه رو یه وقت از اسب به زمین افتاد. امو جان کمک کن. They mentioned before Imam reached there, one of those Mal'un grabbed the head of Qasim. He wanted to behead him. Imam quickly got there, grabbed the head of Qasim on his lap. Qasim, it's very difficult. You're the amanat of my brother. رحمت خدا بر ناله های شما. معلومه دیگه چند شب دیگه بیشتر به عاشورا نموده، باید هم ناله بزنی. یتیم امام حسن. الله اکبر. همین که امام خواست قاسم رو به سمت خیام بیاره، آخه من یک امامی که 56 سال سن داره، تمام روز آب نخورده، انرژی نداره، آمد قاسم رو به سمت خیام بیاره، پای قاسم رو زمین کشیده شد. When we say Qasim, 13-year-old, there was not a proper armor to wear. There was not proper, war labas to wear that. They didn't even have a mercy upon this son. You know how they made him and killed him and found him from the horse. They saw they can't go against him. They grabbed their stone, they started the sword and Qasim ibn Nasr. Allah knows Zainab as one side, she's saying all this. And this is the Qurbani of Imam Hassan. Assalamu alayka ya Aba Abdullah wa ala al-arwah allati hallat bifna'ik عليك مني سلام الله أبدا ما بقيت وبقي المجد ما شاء الله زمزم كون ولا جعله الله آخر العهد مني لزيارتكم. صدات رهاكم. السلام اللهم عجل لبريك الفرج والعافية والناس ومد في عمره الشريف وزين الأرض بطول بقائه واجعلنا من أعوانه وأنصاره وشيعته يا رحمن يا رحيم ثبت قلوبنا على دينك بحق الرسول. Ya Allah, accept all these khalif wa salat from all of us. Ya Allah, make this zakhira for dunya wal akhirah. Ya Allah, those who have hajat and requests, give them khair hajat. Those around the world who are under difficulties, provide opportunities for their freedom. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim. There are many people that are asking if the hospital, Maris, are not feeling well. this young man who just been diagnosed with cancer, inshallah. And all those who are not feeling well, let's recite 5 words on the Dawah Sharif, inshallah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Amma yujibul mustarida wa yaksu. Amma yujibul mustarida wa yaksu. Amma yujibul mustarida wa yaksu. All those who are not among us, they passed away, our parents, our ancestors, Ya Allah, Bihaqq Muhammad wa ala Muhammad, send the thawab, and inshallah reward from our majalis to their souls. Rahimallah man yaqra'u al-Fatihata ma'a salawat.
Muhammad wa ala Muhammad salawat.
صل على محمد وعلى محمد.
Ya Allah, tashif dashta bashkam te jai